to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
I ain't at the same thing, what you wanna say? I ain't at the same thing,
What?
but you wanna say, yeah, it's $1 million baby.
I always have to Google the lyrics to that, and I still don't know them.
What is it?
All I know is $1 Million Baby.
I ain't never.
Okay, we gotta do this together now. Now we gotta look up.
Yeah.
Google it.
Dollar baby.
And who is this?
Tony Richmond.
Oh,
So I think he's a white guy.
here's white.
Do it, baby, do it. I ain't never rep a set, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I could clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. Cause I wanna make it so badly. I'm $1 million baby. Don't at me. Yeah, hell nah. Start over.
It didn't come on yet.
I ain't rep a set.
Wait.
Oh. Yeah, good.
Here it goes. Not yet. This is the beat.
I ain't never rep a set, babe.
Not yet.
I ain't never rep a set, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean the good. It's not yet.
All right.
Right here. I ain't never set, baby.
Oh, wait.
Ain't do no wrong. I could clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. Cause I
How you
wanna
say that
make. Oh, cause I write right. Yeah. It's $1 million baby. Oh, that's that fourth line here. Cause I wanna make it so badly.
I know right from wrong. How do you say that part?
For you, oh, I know right from wrong. We outside with it.
I ain't never rep a set, baby. And do no wrong, I can clean up good for you.
I ain't never represent.
Oh, I know right from wrong, cause I wanna make it. I know right from wrong. Check out the O.
Yeah, You gotta start it at I know right from wrong. You rep my city for so damn long, but you still don't notice me. My sound next. VA next. I'm at the neck. I'm running up a check. I see a bad little mama, she a diva. No matter what happens, we cannot come between us again.
Oh,
That's
wow.
nice words.
What is saying?
I don't know. It's just words
Dang.
strung together.
Oh my
It's
God.
provocative. I like it.
I like it.
It's rhythm and blues, electro, and hip hop rap.
Oh,
That's the genres that it
That's
circles.
what it says.
Rhythm and blues, electro, hip hop, and rap.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hey.
We are in the building. We are here. It is Friday. We have officially made it through the week. We out the side. This is going to be a very interesting weekend as the weather is going to be a little weird. Today it is cold, so I'm wondering what you guys are wearing. How do you guys... I don't remember always transitioning between the seasons. Is it just starts getting cold one day and then it just stays that way?
'Cause last week was hot.
Last week was... Monday through Tuesday was hot.
Yeah.
It got cold yesterday.
Oh yeah, Monday was very hot.
Yeah, so what, the temperature just be like, switch,
Yeah.
switch.
Turn down.
Turn down for what?
Yeah, because last night was the first night this week I slept without my air conditioner, and I had to have my blanket. It was cold.
A blankie.
It felt nice though. I
Yeah,
liked it.
I can't never be without a blanket. I can't ever be it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I do. I have all weather comforters, but
Where you get them?
Amazon.com.
All weather.
All weather
Weather
comforters.
comforters. I never heard of them.
Yeah. And then for the wintertime, you add your fleece blanket as a layer between the comforter.
Oh, wow.
The sheet, fleece blanket, and then comforter.
See, this is the one part that I do love about the winter is the amount of cuddled accessories that you can have, like the blankets, the full pajamas, your hoodies and your sweatpants.
Whenever I break out my leopard house coat.
Oh wow.
That is, the one that Mama got us with the pockets and the zipper in the front.
That's a moo-moo. That's called your moo-moo.
That's when I know we have reached.
A moo-moo.
I think I'm gonna invest in a dummy.
No, you know what I'm getting?
In a dummy.
They have a pillow that looks like a man's arm. And you lay on it and you put the arm around.
Oh, I want it.
I need a full body pillow.
Oh, I
Full
do.
body pillow.
But
I
we
need a
don't
body
wanna
pillow
talk
with
about my
arms
body
though, because
pillow.
I need him to
Body pillow.
hold me. I need to be held.
Larry says that 6 p.m. Carnival Day it gets cold. I've been took the AC out. It's cold. It has always been a little warm, but not for AC.
No, my apartment gets really, really warm.
Yeah, I live on the third
Yeah,
floor,
third
so
floor.
I am literally always in some type of polar weather. It's either hot as hell or it's cold as hell.
Oh no, my apartment's always warm. I live in the project.
Oh, true. That's that government heat. The heat of the government. They make sure that y'all are
I don't live in the
slide.
project.
I know. Tell them you don't live in no project. You live
It's
in
project-ish.
You live in the.
Oh, I
You
remember
live
this
in,
guy asked me one time if I had Section 8. I was like, I wish I had one of the sections.
It's project-ish.
I wish they would give me one of the sections.
How much you could get for Section 8? Like, how much do Section 8 people actually do be paying?
Because apartments are expensive now, so Section 8 will pay like $2,000. I mean, it depends on what size your bedroom, how many bedrooms you have, right? But Section 8 pays the majority of the rent.
Do some people on Section 8 pay a big rent? Do they
I
have
think
a
so.
big rent?
If the rent for the apartment is
Because the stereotype is that they're paying like $8 or
Yeah, I don't think
$25,
that's true.
but I don't know if that can't be true. That there
No.
are people out here only paying $25 of their
I
whole
think
rent.
so, though.
Really?
I don't know.
Anybody on Section 8 out there, come up here and talk to us real quick. You can stay anonymous, just don't write.
Oh, it depends on your income as well, Luana said.
Hey, what you gotta
Evan
be
said,
is
keep your
not-
clothes on, Section 9.
Hey, y'all say anything different about me today?
You got a beard.
You got a less beard.
More beard.
Ain't no grays. Ain't no grays.
Oh.
Ain't no grays
You got a
today.
magic marker to your stuff,
Ain't
all
no
right.
grays
You gotta be
today.
like one of my aunties, get a little mascara on it.
Oh my goodness. That's good. Get yourself a good mascara.
Ain't no grays today.
Oh, that look nice, Trey.
That looks very nice. You
You
look
look
like
like
a young,
Indian.
That boy
you're like a
now.
young boy.
You look like a red dot now.
Oh wow, that's racism. That is premium racism.
It's Jay-Z
Oh,
song.
okay, Larry said I pay $1,400. His neighbor pays $250.
Oh.
$1,400 ain't bad. That's nice too.
Yeah,
That's very
Larry, you
nice.
got a nice little rent there, but still, if I'm paying a nice little rent of $1,400, if I know somebody else paying $250, I'ma feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. Larry, you looking for a little roommate? Cause I need a little. I think I'm gonna get kicked out soon, very soon. I don't start making some money here. My parents gonna be like, up.
No, exactly. Empress Divine said, why, Trish, your gray was sexy?
Yeah, well, there are some men that don't F with the gray, which is crazy because I won't date a man that doesn't have gray hair. I don't care.
Really?
I do not give a damn. You've got to have a salt and pepper. You have to have some salt and some pepper in your hair follicles for me to take you serious. Anything less than that, nope, absolutely
There's
not.
26-year-olds with gray hair.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as they have gray hair, that is
I want to
fine.
give a PSA to the 37-year-old men in the world. Leave me alone.
I don't think I changed it, but you know what? I wouldn't have changed it. But my mother said to me last week we were in the car driving somewhere, and she turns to me and she said, "Boy, you really turning gray, huh?"
That's because your mother ain't had no gray hair yet, has she?
Yeah, her whole head is gray.
I wouldn't know.
But she bleached it, so I don't know.
I don't know. Your mother's very fit
She's the dye queen.
for a woman of her age.
She is a dye queen. Auntie Eunice has had literally every color hair that
Every
I could
color hair.
possibly
She got
imagine.
different colors, definitely,
Boy, I
right?
tell you.
But she's very fit.
I
She's got
can't tell you
nice
the last
brush.
time I saw my mother's hair colored black.
I love. Finn says he wants to have a full gray beard so bad. Listen, this weekend I fell in love with a man for a half an hour that had a full gray beard.
He did. Yes,
It was
he
so-
did.
Oh.
It was such a handsome.
Man, I was in love for a whole half an hour. You know what she said to me? She was like, my two best friends can't like each other. Just mind your business and stay out of it.
God, that's exactly what
Hey,
you're supposed to do. Did she watch Station 19?
Everybody
did
see, Eben said he
Evan,
wants to
don't
dye
dye yours. You look like such a
Evan,
distinguished
Evan.
gentleman.
Exactly, like
But
nice.
you look like a nice man with your nice glasses and your nice beard.
And your nice hoodie sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt with no shirt underneath.
No, put a shirt on. He didn't have no shirt
He
underneath.
didn't have no shirt. I was like, what you got on that sweater? He was like, I have no shirt underneath.
Oh, yes, y'all dry snitch mom. He said, don't tell. He said, don't tell nobody.
I had to yell at Tony for not wearing no damn shirt underneath a hoodie because I don't understand, y'all. It's an outer coat. It's an outer coat. It's a coat. It's not supposed to wear it by itself. It's supposed to wear a t-shirt under your damn hoodie.
Nah.
It's a layer. It's not a full whatever because hoodies are so volatile. Because you could go outside right now and it's very, very hot. And then you walk up the block and now you're sweating and you can't take your hoodie off because you don't have on anything under it. It doesn't make any logical sense to not wear a shirt under a hoodie.
Larry Jordan, you're so out of control. I have 2 gray hairs on my chin and 1 on my bum.
So, because it's Friday,
Yeah.
that's the first place that I started to discover gray hair.
Oh, the white people have taken over my downstairs apartment.
Oh, Lord.
They're ignorant. They're ignorant too. It's crazy. It's terrible.
It's not called a shirt. It's called a friggin' hooded sweat.
Jess
Sweat
said
layer.
she doesn't wear a hoodie under her t-shirt under her hoodie.
She's
either. Nobody does
Haitian.
that.
They don't wear.
Can you dye your private area?
Yes.
You can. They have.
You can even get a whole vajacial.
You can get it bedazzled if you want. Put some diamonds on it. You can get it cut into like a Christmas tree or something. Mine would have to be cut into like what animal is gray? I don't know.
A raccoon.
Skunk.
Not a raccoon.
A skunk.
Anyway, today it's Friday. It is the 20th of September. It is Freaky Friday, F-word Friday. We are going to have our asshole opinions all day today. This shout out to Larry Jordan on the shirt. Again, this is one of my favorite shirts ever. I can't get rid of the shirt. Like, I lose most of my t-shirts. This t-shirt happens to get washed and put up place nicely every time. And it's very interesting. There's a little juju on it or something like that. What they call it? What Bajans do? Bajans do voodoo too?
The what?
Do Bajans do what kind of what's the
all the same.
obia?
Obia.
Let's got obia doctors in Beja.
Yeah, in
Obias do.
Obia, yeah.
But anyways, a quick check-in, Miss Tony. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Yesterday was a good day. It was a good evening. I was driving around in Noelia. We took her out to the Cape. That baby glides on the highway.
She does a good job.
Nice.
Ooh, she glides. On the way back, sure enough, broke down.
Oh no.
But it was just, I ran out of gas.
Oh,
the gas gauge isn't working, which is apparently what the code that came up on the car. So the gas gauge isn't working, but she's filled to the brim now, driving again. Very, very nice.
Did you keep that little gas container in your car?
No, because I have one in your car.
No, that's mine.
I have one somewhere. Remember when Tristan's friend was at the COVID carnival in the park?
Yes.
And he was drinking liquor out of that?
Oh.
And then he left it.
Oh.
So I took it, and now I still have it.
Because what I don't appreciate is them things is $15 for a little plastic ass small less than a gallon container that you have to buy. And you know why it's messed up? Because they know that if you buying it at the gas station, you have broken down somewhere. So not only do you need to buy a $15 container, you also need to fill it up, take it to where you got to put it in, and most likely bring your car right back to the gas station in order to get gas. And that's how they make their money. And I don't like that, and I peep game.
That is smart. That's smart. That is smart. But no, so she's good. again.
good.
But we went out to Hyannis. the whole family.
I almost bought a sweatshirt just because it's in hyenas on it.
About 16 of us went out to go celebrate Auntie Brenda's birthday yesterday. So we found a nice little Italian restaurant. We had a nice little Italian spaghetti dinner. Mm-hmm. And that was a really, really nice time. And then we went and got really, really good ice cream. And then Eric Monkey went to the limb. And it was a good night. So that's that. I did get accosted in the parking lot of my building by a young 37-year-old man who held me for a while, talking to me.
Why didn't you scream?
He did the slick thing, and I was trying to figure out, because Sparkell took my parking pass. Can't find it. So I needed to park in the parking lot last night. Anyhow, long story short, the guy was trying to help me figure out how to contact security, took my phone, called himself from my phone, proceeded to text me all evening.
What'd he say?
Oh, he said so many things.
He called you the light of his life.
Oh, yes, at one point.
Oh, wow.
As a goddess.
Oh, wow.
This morning is Grand Rising Goddess, immediately blocked.
Oh, fuck. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising Goddess.
Nope,
Wow,
I would like not to
that's a
rise.
lot.
Can't do it. Me and Larry had a whole discussion yesterday about this Grand Rising situation. It needs to be universally known that nobody appreciates Grand Rising. Who appreciates that? Who does? Who?
Mad people.
Who likes that?
Taylor Andre.
Does she?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't like it. Blocked. Right. Immediately. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising,
Okay.
goddess.
How
And
about you, Tristan?
Why are you supposed to say Empress? You're black.
How was your evening, Tristan?
It was good. It was good. I was here all evening.
What was you
I was
doing
here all evening.
Wasting up
working,
all the people electricity?
He was here all evening. He thought he put thing.
And then I thought the meeting was here. But I was just here going through some music and getting some work done. It's better for me to stay here and get the work done, because if I go home, I'm gonna lay down.
That is literally like why I've started staying here after the show, because I go home, I get to playing with the dog, we taking random walks to the corner store. Then I come back, I want to smoke a little something, lay down, watch TV, wake up 2 hours later, CK's home. Now it's time to go walk the dogs with Larry. You know, like I got too many things happening.
I this week I feel like I have just been going and going and going. I am looking forward.
Ripping and running.
I'm looking forward to going right home after this show and just hanging out for 2 hours.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Anyhow, people, I had the same day as Tony yesterday. I didn't do anything too eventful. So we're gonna get started on this F Word Friday day and have a wonderful show and get you guys prepared for the weekend. Saucy and Friends in the Morning officially starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM. Spark FM. Spark FM. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
What the rest of the song is?
Call me the juicy, call me the J.
Oh no, I don't
Keep
know
going.
that part.
I don't know. That's all I
I don't know that part at all.
Today is Friday. It is September the 20th. It is 9:35 a.m. Again, Friday, September 20th, 9:35 a.m. That's where we are everywhere. For all you adults, I know how we get. We don't know nothing about what day time it is, especially children. It is going to be considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers. High 64 degrees. Winds in the north-northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The chance of rain today is 70%. So it's going to be a wet one. Stay wet or die.
It's gonna be a moist weekend.
Moist weekend. Is the whole weekend? Let me see. Let me give y'all the weekend update too, so you can find out what's going on. Tomorrow is going to be raining too. It's about a 55% chance of rain on Saturday, high of 64 degrees, and then Sunday it is going to be a high of 65 degrees. God damn, it's cold. Next Tuesday for my birthday, only going to be 66 degrees. We might have to go inside.
That's not bad. No, 66 is
it's
nice.
the sweater weather.
Okay. Oh, because we having to hood her.
Put the
Sweat her, not hood her.
Yeah.
sweat her.
Do we have a fire pit?
Uh-huh.
We do.
All right. We all right. Oh,
We got two fire
outside.
pits.
Okay.
We're gonna fire up the pits
fire up the grill.
and get some s'mores.
S'mores.
S'mores and whores.
Yeah, yo, that's
Ooh, that's another
that's a
one.
that's a good party.
Can we do that one?
Yeah, we do
S'mores
that
and
one. We do
whores?
that one too.
Sure.
Matey and Betty. Let's get into the around the way news. Let's find out what's going on in your hood and the places that are closest to you. 21 people, including children, rescued off of Boston Harbor after a boat. Oh, damn. See, that's too cold yesterday to be hanging off a boat. That's terrible.
Yeah,
Multiple people, including children, had to be rescued Wednesday night after authorities say their vessel ran aground
What's that?
off Boston Harbor.
What's that?
Marine units responding to Rainsford Island around 6:30 p.m. for a report of a boat that ran aground found 21 individuals stranded, according to state police. With the assistance of Boston police, troopers were able to ensure everyone was safe. Seatow took the vessel recovery operation and was eventually able to stabilize the boat. What is aground?
Lying or touching the ground under shallow water.
Oh,
yeah.
Logically, I context clued that in,
Oh, look,
but
you
I
have
want to
context
see it. There's no video. Well, I'm glad that those 21 people are safe and that they have found that they were not endangered aground. See what I did there? Massachusetts man allegedly stabbed 74-year-old man in the neck on an MBTA bus. Get your trolley passes as soon as you can. It is the way of the land. On yesterday, a Somerville man with a pending assault and battery case was found dangerous and is being held without bail after being charged with stabbing a 74-year-old passenger on an MBTA bus in Roxbury last week. Malik Abdur Rashid, 47 of Somerville, was charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon.
I think I know him.
And assault to murder. Go search him on Facebook.
I am searching.
Judge David Breen found Abdur Rashid dangerous after a hearing Monday and ordered him held without bail. Abdur Rashid will likely face additional charges due to the victim's age. He will return to court on October 22nd for a probable cause hearing. Abdur Rashid has a pending case in Roxbury in which he is being charged with stabbing a stranger in 2023. His bail is that the case has also been revoked. His bail in that case has also been revoked, so he's in the jail. At about 7:30 p.m. on September 11th, Boston police responded to 2000 Columbus Avenue for a person stabbed on a bus. Upon arrival, officers observed an MBTA transit police officer rendering aid to a male suffering from a stab wound to the neck. So this was last year. Oh no, September 11th was last week.
Yeah.
A witness provided officers with a video that shows the victim, 74, in a physical altercation with another male, later identified as the suspect. In the video, a knife is observed in the suspect's right hand, and he can be seen making multiple lunging motions towards the victim. Yar, yar, yar. Another video shows the aftermath when the suspect exited the bus and the victim bleeding onto the floor of the bus. The victim was transported to a local hospital for medical treatment. What is it that you do on a bus that makes somebody want to stab you in your neck?
Multiple times?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what you do that makes that.
Because when I see, like, I'm trying to figure out the character of myself when I go onto a bus.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to sit down and I don't want anybody to actually speak to me.
Maybe that's.
Like he didn't want to be spoken to. And then the man was like, you ain't gonna speak to me, stab you in the neck.
Oh, I don't know. That's awful. He's a 74-year-old man. What is this elder abuse that's going on that we've been reading
We've
about?
been reading about, right?
Awful.
Yep.
Awful news.
Boston housing inspector sues a landlord for traumatic brain injury. cracked ribs and says he suffered in fall downstairs after building manager's dog lunged at her. Ooh, this is a problem. Where he is? Oh, he's not here. An ISD housing inspector looking at a second floor apartment on 194 Harold Street in Roxbury on October 21st, 2021, today sued the building's owner and property manager for the permanent injuries she says she suffered in a fall down the stairs after the manager's dog lunged at her. In her suit filed in Suffolk County Superior Court, Diane Hill says she suffered severe and permanent physical and emotional injuries, which included traumatic brain injury, cervical spine sprain and or strain, lumbar spine sprain and or strain, multiple rib fractures, knee tear with surgery, headaches, dizziness, and memory loss after falling down the stairs of a three-family house. The complaint alleges the building manager, Elvis Lanza, failed to control his dog and that was not committing a trespass or tort and was not teasing, tormenting, or abusing the dog. In addition to Lanza, also sued the building's owners and trustees. Lanza and the two companies have until January 17th to file an answer to the suit, court records show. Is there any evidence that the dog lunged at you and which made you fall?
Probably. It's probably evidence.
What it would be the evidence?
I've got evidence.
Videos. You provoked the dog.
I did not.
And you had a long sweeping toy on your body, which obviously
I had my sweater on and I was leaving to go home.
Does it remind said dog of a long sweeping toy? All right.
Said dog is me and him are gonna have it out today. We're gonna fight today.
Me and him actually fought last night over him trying to bite me.
He's a mess.
And I wanted to understand, you live in my house, all right?
That's
what we had to do.
Day.
He didn't. It was love.
Whatever.
It was pure love taps. Nearly 1,200 Boston hotel workers worked off. Also, they did end up going through with the strike.
Yeah.
So 1,200 of them walked off the job site yesterday because they want their fair wages. And if y'all are not going to give them their fair wages, then they will tap on these paint boxes with these sticks and they will circle around the Omni Parker Hotel and they will chant songs and get cars to honk their horn.
The strike's third and largest wave yet. Unite Here, Local 26. Now includes this strike with workers at Omni Parker House, Omni Boston Seaport, Renaissance Boston Seaport, and Westin Boston Seaport hotels. The union began negotiations in April to pursue higher wages, better benefits, and what they call reasonable workloads. First wave of strikes began during Labor Day weekend. To date, about 2,500 hotel workers from 12 Boston properties have walked off the job to strike.
Who's working?
I was going to say, so what happens when they work?
Yeah.
Oh, they call in temps.
Oh.
They call in temps.
Oh, so it costs them more money in general because they still
And the temps
do you
get
still
paid.
get technically? When you strike, do you take a sick day and you still get paid for that strike day? Like how does that work?
Does your union is involved in that, and the union make sure that you still get paid or something? I don't know. I ain't never struck.
I used to date a construction worker back in my day and used to be out there on the picket line all the time. Kill me.
No pay. Oh, it's no pay.
Oh, no pay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so whatever they saving from the no pay, they can get to hire a temp pay.
How is that helping you if you're not getting paid at all when you're fighting to get paid?
Touche. I don't know. Anybody ever striked on their job before? Anybody in the listening audience? Have you guys ever striked or been a part of a strike or anything like that?
Larry
How
says
does
you
it
take
work?
the loss for the gain.
Oh,
And Catherine Ford says we ain't crossing the picket line. Support the union.
that's what I strongly believe in, not crossing the picket line. By the way,
Me too.
if I was ever get approached by a picketer, like if I was ever in a situation where I had to cross the picket line, I would not. Why? Because I am no scab.
I feel like my jobs went on strike one time, but I probably just called in sick because I ain't going outside. You crazy?
Yeah, even I don't think that you guys can strike. I think that's against the
Yeah, I don't
actual
think
law.
I don't think so.
I think that you guys
that?
are. Yeah, He can't
say.
strike.
Secret Service.
Oh. Social Security.
Pastor Troy said, "Yeah, strike is shut up."
When we fed
When we vetted.
strike is be nice.
A local pizza shop pushing back on soon to open Papa John's.
Oh, I thought Papa John's went out of business.
I don't know. You have to pull this
No,
up.
Papa John's still there. I like Papa John's.
Where is Papa John's? I've never had Papa John's.
Local pizza shop pushing back on soon to be open Papa John's. Papa John's. Locals in Dorchester are pushing back against a Papa John's pizza shop that's getting ready to open across from a local shop.
Yeah, Antonia. High five. Fields Corner.
They're putting a Papa John's in Fields Corner for what?
But there was one there. There was one on Dorchester Ave already, though.
Where?
Down further past, near Burger King.
Yep.
Where the hell is there a Burger King?
By the Asian
Burger
side
King on
there.
Dorchester Ave.
By the Asian side. Not the Asian
Oh,
side.
the next side.
Yeah.
But they're
Super
putting
88.
this one in front of Hi-Fi Pizza, you said?
No, they're taking over Hi-Fi Pizza to make it. They want to close Hi-Fi to make it the Papa John's, I think.
Well, if the people want to close their shop,
Yeah. Did they buy it?
No, they don't want to close their shop.
so how do you?
I don't know. Read the story.
Yeah, let's go to the clip.
In the
It's not
Fields Corner
confused.
commercial district of Dorchester, it is getting some pushback. Some nearby businesses say it's just not local enough. NBC 10's Darren Botello joins us live outside the site here to explain this one, Darren.
Well, Colton, you can see right here, this Papa John's is pretty much
Oh,
built
it's across
out.
from it.
We're just waiting for final approvals from the city of Boston on hours of operation. Meanwhile, across the street, some businesses disapprove of them
Yeah, okay.
even
Oh,
coming
I thought
here.
they were taking over, but no.
This is the proposed Papa John's pizza shop at the center of a heated controversy in Dorchester, waiting for final approvals from the city for their hours of operation. Some nearby business owners, including Brian Chavez, who owns this pizza shop across the way on Dorchester Avenue, now trying to keep the lights off on another fast food chain that may be coming to the Fields Corner commercial district. Within a half-a-mile radius from here, a McDonald's, Subway, even a Domino's.
There's already an abundance of fast food takeout places. You'll see that in Dorchester, but I don't think you'll see that in Needham.
The minority-owned Papa John's franchisee is from out of state, another piece of the problem for neighbors. But the manager would be from this area and employees, of course, working here locally. We reached out to an attorney for the franchisee, but didn't hear back, although we did speak with another neighboring business helping open the doors for the new Papa John's.
If we limit that investment to only the people that live here, we restrict ourselves. Do we need another pizza shop? Is this going to be competition for Brian across the street? All those things are true, but we have to follow the process.
You can see through the front of the proposed Papa John's, the store is already built out. About a half a mile down the same street, a Papa John's closed here several years ago, now a local bakery. Why not let the people decide what they want?
And it's an interesting question that you said that. So Papa John's was already in this neighborhood. The community didn't support them in the evidence that they closed down.
Touche.
Back out here live as of right now, it's unclear when the city of Boston will actually hold that hearing to potentially have them bring forth their proposal and approve those hours of operation. We reached out to the city today but haven't heard back. Also, the corporate office for Papa John's got back to us a little while ago but didn't really answer our questions. Live in Dorchester this afternoon, Darren Botello, NBC 10 Boston.
Just said that they want to stay open till 3 a.m. over there.
So where, Papa John? To 3 a.m. Is Papa John's pizza good?
Everybody in the comments seems to say that it's nasty, but I know one thing: Antonio's Hi-Fi better step up their
Shaq
game with their
doesn't-
pizza though, because never.
Pastor Troy said Shaq owns Papa John's. He may own a Papa John, but Papa John's owner is racist, and he was.
No, I think he had
caught
to
up
step
in some
down.
stuff a few years ago.
I think he had to step down as the CEO because he was a big Trump supporter, right?
Something happened with him. There was
Something about the Mexicans.
There was something with him. I remember that he got voted out.
Yeah, I think it was some racist things against the
Oh,
Mexicans.
he used the N-word on a conference call.
Oh, take him out.
2018.
Shut it down.
And y'all know Blarney Stone is closed.
Yeah.
Blarney
Oh,
Stone
it's actually closed?
Yeah, it's gone.
I am praying that they just format the restaurant and put another I don't care who owns it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
White, black, Asian, Puerto Rican. I don't care. It needs to be a sit down restaurant with a patio.
I agree.
Because like the man said, there is a ton of fast food restaurants over there on Dorchester Ave. It's a lot of it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Shaq bought the majority of the shares
of Papa John's.
Wow.
And Shaq got some chicken restaurants that are in New England now too. Some kind of
KFC.
Catherine said if it didn't work before, why go back?
So that was a very good little zinger that he had there towards the end.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't last here before and it got shut down, why are we putting it back here?
Because
now it will definitely stay because of things like DoorDash and Grubhub and all the things. It will definitely, and especially if they stay open at 3 a.m.
If you had to make the decision of shopping local versus shopping a popular brand that is across the street, which one do you guys think you would go with?
I think Hi-Fi is like a staple. Like,
Yeah.
I think people like local
especially
people,
in Fields Corner, Hi-Fi probably is the most popular one there.
And I'm really glad that when they took over from the original Hi-Fi that they kept the
Didn't change
name.
the name, yeah.
But and that Antonio's also does. They serve Spanish food in there too. So I took a picture of it because it says rice and peace, PEACE. Anyhow, the Antonio's though needs to step up their game when it comes to pizza. I've had pizza from there several times. It's not amazing, but whatever. Larry says we need a roti shop there. We do need a roti shop there.
And a good one, please,
Right.
Jesus.
If they would have put a Pizza Hut there, I would hands down support it fully.
100%.
Pizza Hut is so
Pizza
good.
Hut is very good. And Papa Gino's, to be honest with you, Papa Gino's, if you get a good Papa Gino's with their steak and cheese, the one up there in Dedham where we went for Noah's birthday that time, that is a good Papa frickin' Gino's.
Yeah.
I tell you, the steak and cheese is steak and cheesing.
Yeah.
It
was
cheesing.
staking and cheesing.
Staking and cheesing.
They have irises right there on Dot Ave. What is that? Irises. And then Larry says Antonio's is nasty.
On the other side of Geneva Ave, what's that one there?
What's Irises? No, they closed that one down. That was on the corner that used to be the bakery.
Paparino's?
Yeah, it's gone. It's closed.
Right there, where Neville's used to be.
Yeah, what Neville's used to be.
Why would they close that?
I don't know. I've been trying. I'm always looking for pizza, and I went to go there, and it was closed.
That's crazy.
Very interesting. This is a little too late.
Iris. Sorry, I thought she said irises. I was like, what's irises? Iris.
I never heard of Iris. JetBlue is introducing its first airport lounge, including one in Boston. Thank you, because when we flew Mint, the other day to go to Grenada on our lay down plane with a full course meal. They didn't have a lounge for us to lounge in. We felt some type of way.
We did. Now I need a refund.
JFK and Boston Logan airports will soon be home to JetBlue's first airport lounges, the carrier announced Thursday. Their airline first ever airport lounge is expected to open at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport's Terminal 5 in late 2025, followed soon after by a lounge at Boston Logan Airport.
That's gonna be the next time I can afford to fly Mint.
Hello, in Terminal C. The lounges are part of the airline's push to meet demand for premium offerings, an initiative it's calling Jet Forward, with a beloved, be profitable strategy. Customers have asked for a JetBlue lounge for years, and we can't wait to unveil our take in New York and Boston. Lounges have become an essential offering for the growing number of customers seeking premium experiences, and JetBlue's lounges will offer to boost the value of their True Blue loyalty program as we expand our portfolio of JetBlue credit cards across the way.
Okay, very nice.
Holders of a new premium JetBlue credit card, passengers will have complimentary access. Will be holders of a new premium JetBlue credit card, True Blue Mosaic 4 members, and transatlantic Mint customers. Flew Mint once. Never fly again, but you
never know.
Complimentary access for a guest will be offered to True Blue Mosaic 4 members and the new premium JetBlue credit card members. That is wonderful.
And shout out to JetBlue because this month they brought back that your carry-on is free. They had taken that away for some time.
I need to understand why the airlines are doing these very effed up things.
Yeah.
Why would you take away a carry-on of somebody who has to not only carry on their bag, carry it off, place it in? I'm doing all the work for this bag. Why would you take, and you have room upstairs for me to have said bag.
Yep.
Why would you charge me for something that should be a very basic something?
I was very disappointed in JetBlue when they started that foolishness. Southwest still has two free checked bags.
Don't let Pastor Troy hear that, because he cannot move away. Southwest got that boy in a head.
Yeah, Southwest is
What's it called?
expensive.
A headlock.
Stronghold.
A
chokehold.
A chokehold.
Yes.
A chokehold.
Yes.
That's what they got it under.
Yeah, Evan said he started flying JetBlue a while back. I feel you. Like JetBlue, you know, it definitely has to be a good deal for me to fly. It was that it had to be a good deal for me to fly JetBlue for a while, but now that they got free carry-ons again, I might, F with them. No harder.
Did you guys know that there is a 63 apartment and condos proposed for long vacant Grove Hall lot?
Grove Hall?
Where? Oh, across from the across from where Luvia is.
Across from it?
You know, the empty lot that they have the little events and stuff in.
So that actual lot, not across from it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'm saying across from the Burke.
Oh, okay.
So 63 apartments and condos they're proposing. The Madison Park Development Corp has filed plans for a 6-story residential building on a lot on Warren and Crawford Street. Oh no, that's not even it.
No.
Where is Warren and Crawford Street?
Oh, so it used to be that. What was that? How? Remember that place where Metco used to have programs all the time? Little White House, right there. When you turn onto Warren, like you're going towards Dudley, and then Crawford Street is that first street right there. So you go like this, and it's right there.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so 63 that's crazy. Let's see, sorry. All of the units, 54 apartments and 9 condos, would be rented or sold as affordable, according to the nonprofit's filings with the Boston Planning Department. Some 16 of the apartments would be rented to people making no more than 30% of the Boston area median income, with the rest of the people making no more than 60 or 80% of that amount. The condos would be aimed at people making no more than 80% or 120% of that amount. The units would range from 1 to 3 bedrooms. In addition to residential units, the building would have a 2,000 square feet of ground floor commercial space. Madison Park says it is still figuring out the number of parking spaces, but that it is tentatively looking at 22 spaces in a lot on the 3/4 acre panel.
This is it right here. This is the lot.
This lot.
Oh.
No.
Why did it need to put a green space there and keep it green?
Yeah, I think that what it has right now, I don't have a problem with empty space.
And why it gotta be so high? 6 stories? How many stories?
6
Yeah,
stories.
No.
54 apartments and 9 condos.
No. That little lady walking right there do not want that.
Oh, if you want some Muslim bean pies, you could go get them over there, though.
Do they still do that?
Have you guys ever had a Muslim bean pie?
No.
I think I had one before.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Why did you have that?
What is a bean pie?
Because I wanted to try.
It's what it tastes like.
Yeah, like what is it? Is sweet or is it
it?
savory?
I think it's sweet and savory.
What is sweet beans? How do you make a bean pie? Is it
What
sweet
kind
beans?
of beans is it?
Yes. Bean pie, I'm gonna get. I want to know, like, what is it? What kind of bean?
Go call Brother Jeffrey.
I was just thinking about him. Muslim bean pie. Sorry, guys. We're going to venture off right here into Learnville.
Yeah, it's gonna venture.
The pies are also specifically associated with the Nation of Islam movement and Elijah Muhammad, who encouraged their consumption instead of certain ingredients associated with soul food. Members of the community commonly sell bean pies as part of their fundraising efforts. A bean pie is a sweet custard pie whose filling consists of mashed beans, usually navy bean, sugar, eggs, milk, butter, and spices. Common spices and flavoring include vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Variations can include cloves, ginger, pumpkin pie spice, and lemon extract. Oh, that's nice. There's a little sweet bean. Ain't the sweet beans the ones you eat with the hot dogs?
That's baked bean.
Baked beans?
So this is it. This is baked sweet beans.
Baked
Go to the
beans
clip.
pie.
Oh, here goes the bite. Bean soda.
Articulate your needs.
Wait, where's the clip?
Would you care for something to eat? A bean pie, perhaps? No, I'm not hungry. Something to drink. Please sit down. Herb tea. A soda. Okay, soda's fine.
Bean soda.
Bean
Articulate your
oil,
needs.
bean pie. One of my favorite scenes. One of our favorite movies.
Oh
Right?
my.
Are you gonna finish letting us watch it or not?
No, I think you're gonna cut us off because it's a clip.
Oh.
Listen. How? May I help? Well, first of all,
It's bean soda.
it's an acquired taste.
Leave it there.
Larry,
Is
you
this-
use eat bean pie? Not a fan. Empress Divine says she's not a fan of bean pie. What about bean soda? Y'all like that?
I don't want a bean soda because what do you put in a bean soda?
No, I don't think I want to try.
You mash beans and
Carbonated.
carbonated? Ew, fermented beans. That's gross. That's gross.
Morning, Malika. I love beans, but I'm not eating no bean pie.
Beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart.
Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you took. Like that.
Someone told me that Beantown was named because Malcolm X and Louis Farrakhan were from here, but I think they are wrong.
Yeah,
Definitely wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Schneider's not even almost serious when he says that.
Definitely wrong.
Schneider knows exactly why I'm telling you. He's a walking
Snyder is
encyclopedia.
a mad facts.
Exactly.
And that concludes our local news for today. There wasn't anything too spectacular in it. So we'll go to a commercial break. We'll come back with our late breakfast questions, followed by our national and world news. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
In our democracy, your vote matters. Make your voice heard. Get registered. Seek out reliable reporting on the candidates and issues and vote on or before November 5th. Visit vote411.org. This message is furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Wheezy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on it.
Spark FM.
And now, everybody's Saucy and Friends.
Boy, you should know that I got you on my mind. That's 3 different songs, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Because this song goes with everything. What was it?
My boo. This is Body Party.
See, this is Body Party. This is not even that one.
Oh, your body's my party.
Yeah.
Let's get it started.
And I was started out with
ain't
you.
Ain't a shorty swing my way.
Yes. So I was singing a combination of all those, and I couldn't figure out where we were going with it. So, you know.
Yeah.
I was trying to come get you on all nice and smooth.
Because I would have started, but I didn't know what song we was on.
We on this one here.
We in. Yes. Hold up your top and is that the right one?
That's all right.
Ting, ting,
Oh yeah.
ting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nope, that's not.
See, that's not that one either.
I don't know what
It's
the
so
songs are.
crazy how there's so many songs out there that say the same thing or sound like the same. This is why it's so important to have rhythms. Because rhythms, one might hit for somebody else and it might not hit for somebody else.
You are right.
Are you guys ready to get into the foolishness for today?
Yeah.
Let's get into the foolishness and see what we need to help people gather advice about. Sit back, relax. Share the live. Let people know what's going on. We need as much advice and support as possible. I realize that my husband doesn't view me or our daughter as real humans. I'm not being crazy or dramatic. Recently, he had a severe thunderstorm here. It was also picture day for our daughter. He pulled up to the door of our 15-year-old son's school so he didn't get wet. He yelled at our 11-year-old daughter for not having an umbrella and made her splash to the school. Never mind, her hair was silk pressed. Another occasion, and our son, but tells me another occasion, he comes home with food for himself and our son, but tells me I should have cooked something for our daughter. I discussed the mistreatment with him. He replied that women will always be okay, but men deserve more nurturing and care because they're an endangered species. The world is out to destroy the straight male. As a father, he must pay more attention to our son, and he snapped. What kind of mother are you to be jealous of a father taking care of his son? Advice. This is deep. That sounds traumatic. He sounds like he's having a traumatic brain experience.
He's got some suppressed trauma that occurred to him in his youth. Mm-hmm. Therefore, he is acting out now. Leave him. Leave him. Nobody has to stay anymore. You don't have to stay. Nobody has to do anything you don't want to do anymore. Don't do anything that doesn't make you happy. Don't do anything, anyone, anywhere,
But doesn't
anyplace,
it a
anybody
little bit
that
make
does not
sense?
make you happy.
Isn't he being for real? Because children are so children are so, traumatized and they are so What about you, Tristan? As a man, don't you feel like he has a point?
No.
No. What is he doing?
Sound crazy.
What is your son going to be when he grows up? What are you?
You're picking him up from the door. You're buying just him and him food. Isn't that teaching him the opposite of how to be
independent? How to be a man. That's not teaching him to be manly.
To ignore women and to not take care of. Not saying
you're
that he has
raising
to
him
show
to be
them.
an incel, and that's awful.
That sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy.
It sounds like a mental issue, though. It sounds like he is mentally unwell.
Yeah,
and it should be something that should be addressed, with caution.
Yep, I agree. That boy will need lots of therapy later, as the father needs the therapy now, because maybe that's what happened with him, and then now
he wasn't paying enough attention, so he feels like he has to overcompensate for the boy. But the boy's 15, the little girl's 11. Why are you gonna make her mess up her present curl for her school pictures?
Because he doesn't have any respect for women. Something happened to him in his.
So I'm wondering how it got to this point so far. There had to be more of these things happening prior to this point in their lives. Very interesting. Next, I'm a good-looking, tall male in uniform. I have options. Multiple women shoot their shots regularly. The woman I want refused to play ball. I met her on a traffic stop. She was speeding and she flirted her way out of the ticket. I got her number and her address. I've sent multiple texts and she's a slow responder, playing hard to get. ? If she didn't want me, she wouldn't have given me her number. I texted her to meet for drinks, no response. I called, a man answered. He told me to leave his woman alone. She's faking a whole relationship to get a rise out of me. I've sat outside her building and watched her come and go, and she's always solo. I've got the time to win her over. I was suspended from my job recently, so I have more time to watch my future lady and win her over. What should my next move be? Show up at her home job with flowers?
Oh yes, stalk her. That would be great. That's nice. That would make her feel.
Every woman wants that, to be stalked by the police.
Yeah. Maybe that's probably why she's not dating him. I wouldn't date no police.
Maybe she gave you her number because she was afraid. Had she not, you would have given her said ticket.
Right, and you were going to have her address anyway.
Yes. Yeah. And the fact that you are now utilizing her address to now stalk her is a problem, and your next move should be to seek professional help
and desist.
Yes.
Cease and desist.
Yes.
Sir. Leave her alone.
Absolutely.
She's not for you. Go where loves you. Who does that? How does that?
Go to who loves you, not who loves you best.
Who loves you, not who you love.
Yes.
Something like that.
Love God.
Love who loves you. What is it?
Love who loves you and not who you love.
Is that how it goes?
They should love you more, something like that.
When you love you back. What's that song? On the summer day.
Evan says that's her fault. Take the ticket and go.
That's what I would have done. I'd been like, Mr. Officer, no thank you.
Yep, I've seen a lot of fine police officers in my day.
Wait, can we stop? The influx of young black police officers in the Boston Police Department is distracting to us regular citizens.
Civilians.
There are some fine black men in the police.
And the women.
I would have to go, and the women. There is a fine influx of recruits in the Boston Police Department that I feel can do no wrong. And good Lord Jesus.
Evan said they're not too bright. I think police officers are good to look at. I would not date a police officer.
Why?
I feel like
kill me and cover it up, or something happened to you. Next thing you know, I'm on trial.
All right,
for 2
Karen
years.
Reed.
Exactly. I'm gonna be on trial for 2 years. Your whole family against me. Turtle Boy got to come to my rescue. All kinds of things. No, I'm not doing that. And the opposite of that is that you kill me and get away with it.
Touche.
So no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, the dark skinned policeman. Yeah.
Child, when the gang unit come out with their baseball cap and vest and their little t-shirt, little muscle be bumping.
And now there's a lot of black ones getting promoted to detective. They don't even wear the uniform no more. They just be outside with a bulge in their
unit be nice looking too.
With a little bulge in their waistband. I'll be like, I see a gun. Pew pew pew.
Cock it.
All right.
Yeah, Empress Divine. Firemen, I might mess with. Policemen, no. But then again, firemen are tapped.
You know what? I don't see a lot of young firemen.
What?
I see a lot of young black policemen.
Where do you see firemen, though?
They be in the damn bunkers sleeping, waiting for their next
Right, you don't never see a
life
fireman
altering.
unless there's a fire. They don't be outside washing down the fire truck with no shirt on and they little suspenders with no shirt with their boots and nothing. You don't get to see them like that. So we see them at.
I'm about to go start.
Station 19.
I'm gonna start doing visiting. I'm gonna start visiting fire stations and bringing them a gift basket of muffins and things.
Ever said date postman? That's a match for you too.
No. Postmen are they're a little disgruntled.
Yep.
Because a lot of y'all don't be cleaning out your mailboxes, and they got to find a new way.
A lot of you don't be cleaning out your mailbox.
I think there was a study that was done that said postmen are one of the most they are the people that commit suicide the most or something.
Because they go postal. That's where the
people are crazy. People are crazy. Like, you don't get your mail, then obviously it is the postman's fault.
Yeah.
It's not the ones we be reading about that be burning the mail in the woods and then getting back on the car and driving back to work to clock out. I'm running late. Let me burn these so I don't open them and be a federal charge. Weirdos. Moving on. Walter, a black man born in the UK, and me, Kenyan, met at a mutual friend's wedding in New York.
Postmen don't be washing their uniforms.
That's true.
Them uniforms be dingy.
They be dingy as hell. They can put a little iron to them. They don't want to do nothing. Met at a mutual friend's wedding in New York years ago. Walter moved here and we got married in 2019. We have 2 kids, ages 2 and 4. We traveled to the UK to spend time with Walter's relatives. My mother-in-law offered to babysit our children so we could have a night to ourselves. Overnight, my mother-in-law attempted to detangle my daughter's locks and finally cut them out and threw the hair in the trash bin. And she was upset that my 4-year-old took a cookie out of the pantry without asking. Walter talked to his mom about why I was upset, and she said, "Wally, I can't have them in my flat again. The boy stole cookies. What else did he take behind my back? Americans are born to steal." She's complaining about a stolen cookie, but won't apologize for whacking off my daughter's hair. Walter says hair will grow back, but that's not the point. He is pacifying his mother, and I don't feel he's protecting our children. I'm not correcting my mom over a hairstyle. I never liked the style anyways. I recently got locks too. Walter didn't compliment my bold new look.
Yeah.
Sounds like you and Walter need to go to couples therapy. And there is there's some issues there that you and Walter have. Walter is a mother's boy of a woman from Africa, so they really cannot do a lot of talking back or opinions of their own.
Mm-hmm.
And
leave him, girl.
Leave Walter.
Look, Empress Divine said it too. They need to break up. That's too much. And it's not going to get any better. And you knew that before you married him and procreated with him.
Yep, you did. You knew all of that.
No,
you chose it.
But I hate when people tell me you chose it. Shut up. Anyway, but no, seriously, you have to be able to have a conversation with him about it. If you can't have a regular conversation with him about it, get some mediation. And if that doesn't work, then you have to reconsider the terms of your relationship.
Yes, I agree.
That's how I feel about that.
This next one sounds like it's starting down the wrong path as well.
What is it? Something about fat titties?
Mobile, Alabama is small and everyone knows your business. I met a new guy in town, even though I'm pregnant, and it goes completely downhill after there, but not showing. He got in my Uber, we vibed, I brought him home and rode him to sleep.
Oh, yay.
He's the new guy and I wanted to lock him in. After sex, he told me that he thinks he's been to my house before.
Oh, no.
He asked about my boyfriend. I didn't want him to think I was for the streets, so I told him my boyfriend was deceased. He asked how my man died, and I cry real tears and say it's too sensitive to discuss. He died in front of you? Me? Yes, and it could have been me too that day, so I don't discuss it. Because my cousin Thomas thinks you're his girlfriend and carrying his baby.
Oh, shit.
Thomas walks in the house. This was a lovely test, Nene. B, you failed. I knew you were effing your customers. He put me out, but now he's trying to act like I'm not having his baby, but I'm 50% sure that I am. Also, motherhood will make me loyal. How to convince Thomas to give me another chance? You're literally for the street and you don't know who your child's father is. And if I was Thomas, it would not be me that would be accepting the fatherhood of your child.
What? Emma said he killed her man. And that's exactly what I thought.
How did he die?
How he died?
Who is your man?
He died in front of you. Da-da-da-da-da. But what she lied so like that for? Tell us, put us into the mind of people who just lie outright.
She's a lying whore. That's what she is.
I didn't get no ticket. I didn't know that I was. You were pulled over twice. Oh.
Yo.
Oh, you know, officer.
I'm concerned because a lot of these things be coming from women you be reading. I don't know.
The first two were from men.
Yeah, no, but the majority from the last couple of weeks, most of the time is women.
We all messed up. Man, woman, and children, everybody. Everybody's messed up. Everybody's got some messed up situations. Some of these situations, though, it's just like you really, really can't believe that people would get into these situations, but people do get into these type of situations, and I just don't get it. I don't get it.
When I was younger, I used to see like a lot of my friends argue for hours about nothing with some of their girlfriends. I was like, yo.
I was telling somebody the other day, like around my house, because it's a big field, I think what happens is that, like you be yelling in your house and you're like, I need to take a walk. So they go outside in the field. I've heard so many like people screaming at the top of their lungs, like holding the phone. You know when and I said, I love you, bitch. If you wake up, nothing respect. Like it's constant. Like people are walking through there. It's like therapy. Couples be in it, pushing each other down the street and then kissing. By the time they get all the way, they be across the street, run across the street, run back across the street. I be sitting in that window perched, watching the drama unfold. It is amazing.
Do you think that people be getting into arguments with people so that they can have makeup sex? Like, what do some of these arguments be about?
It be about, if you think about the arguments that you have had in your life, it usually stems from very petty things that have accumulated over time. Like, I know you saw your drawers sitting in the middle of the bathroom for the last 3 days, and I have asked you 2 times to move your drawers. The drawers are now punched up in the corner. Can you please move your drawers? Why don't you see it? I think it is that petty that ends up bringing more things out for us to argue about after. I don't have those problems because there's nobody's drawers on my floor.
The arguments be about is never about what it actually is about. Yep. The argument is about people's reaction. And people get mad at me because I don't argue. I will okay you to death. I don't argue. I don't want to do that.
I think that only starts more arguments.
Once you get me to the point where I do start saying stuff, I'm not in control of what comes out of my mouth. And then you can't get mad at me because I don't give a.
But isn't that the problem? The fact that you don't say anything while it is de-escalated and you wait till it's escalated to start saying things?
I say okay. And when I say okay, that means I'm done. But you feel how you feel. I may or may not feel that way, and that's it. Why are we going on? There's nothing else to talk about. That's it.
I always tell people the best way, if you can't communicate with anybody verbally, the best way to try to is to write a letter.
You do. You always advising people to write a letter.
Write a letter. Because that's what I do. When I can't talk, and if I feel like I can't get to you anymore, I just like, okay, I'm writing a letter.
I'm going to write you a letter.
I don't talk on the phone at all. We going to argue via text message because I'm not doing it.
And I hate texting.
I like texting because I like to have conversations to get to the end of the thing. I can't If we're gonna try to get a conclusion, we have to be able to discuss something. And whether you think it's an argument or not, we're gonna discuss this because you ain't gonna say that you didn't have a chance to say what you had to say.
See, the problem with texting for me is tone. It's hard.
It's the lowest form of communication.
It's hard for people to hear the tone. They hear the tone at where they want to hear it at, and that's the issue.
But what's the difference between that and a letter?
I think a letter is much more expressive. Much more expressive.
Because you took the time to handwrite it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's romantic?
Well, you don't have to handwrite it, but I think it's more
email
detailed.
it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as text.
Yeah, what if you write a long text message?
Yeah.
'Cause I could write a whole 2 pages
I'm not
of text
writing
messages.
a long text. I'm not looking in the dang and doing the dang.
Yeah.
I prefer written. I prefer documenting via written.
I barely
anything.
know where my phone is half the time. Like,
yeah. I'm not a text messenger like that. Like I would prefer to speak on the phone, but I'm not gonna.
Call me.
Argue.
Call me. So yes, but call me and speak.
Yeah.
I fractured my ankle at work. While in the ER, my blood pressure spiked and I was admitted to the hospital. The next day, my boyfriend brought my 2-year-old daughter to see me and he slipped out of the room. He left me to babysit while I was lying in a hospital bed on painkillers. I love my child and I was happy to see her. But a hospital is not the place for a 2-year-old. A tattooed nurse entered my room. Relax, I'm not going to fight you. I just want to know is that Marco's baby? I'm his fiance and I saw him come in this room. He saw me and ran. Marco and I have been together for a year. He refused to move in with us. He's been engaged to this woman for 3 years. I told her, yes, Marco is the dad. He isn't. And that we're engaged for 3 years and getting married in December.
He's not
the child's dad.
Okay.
And they have, and she said that she told them that she was engaged for 3 years and getting married in December, which is also not true. Obviously, I'm the side chick here, but I'm not ready to lose him, especially to her. Marco has been MIA, missing in action since I was discharged. How to lure him back in? Girl, you need to probably mess up your other ankle too. I don't have to answer that because that's stupid.
Yeah. Is there a shortage of men in the world that
It has to be, right?
Right. Like, what is Marco that good?
Marco can't be that good that this woman will come in here as a nurse who's probably going to take care of you and you're going to tell her, she's telling you that is her fiance and the father of her child, and you are hearing this while in the hospital bed and you're like, no, I will still want to keep him even though he has not come back since he disappeared.
Well, the reality of the situation is that she's trash because you got a 2-year-old with him and your child is 2.
4 men to 1 4 men. There's 4 men to 1 woman worldwide.
That's what the girl's husband tried to tell me when he was trying to justify why we should be spending time together.
Oh wow, he hit you with the stats.
Yeah, there's not a lot of men in the world, and then there's even less good men. He is a good man.
He's a good man that is cheating on his wife.
He is a good man, right? That's why.
Okay.
I should be willing to share him with his wife.
Well, let me ask this. Is it a bad thing to share a good man? No. Like if the man he was a wealthy man. Mm-hmm. He was a billionaire. He was an oil tycoon.
Oh, he's an oil tycoon.
Mm-hmm. And he has already a wife. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yo, Tony, there's a shortage of men in the world. I really think that, you should consider being with me. Mm-hmm. Would you consider it? Or is it because he has a wife already, you would be like, oh, girl, woman power?
Is it what kind of sharing? Mm-hmm.
We're sharing the man.
One person.
He's the 2 of us are now sister wives, and he has sex with you. He has sex with me. We have children.
I mean, if that's your agreement, then that's fine. But the thing is that most of the times it's not an agreement like that.
But would you be willing to share that way?
No, I'd be no. I don't know.
Maybe.
I would like to answer. I 100% would share him. 100. There would be nothing to think about. You are wealthy, and you are telling me that you is going to take care of me and this. I am 100% a side piece to
but
that.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't want to be a side piece. If I'm a sister wife, that's different than being a side piece.
But you're not going to be the first. You're not going to be the priority wife.
Why not?
You
came after.
It doesn't matter.
After.
Yeah, if he's already a wife and he's just sharing
I just don't want no business. Don't want no foolishness. I don't want nobody calling my house. I don't want nobody coming to my house.
Well, let's say that
this is an agreement that we have, then that's fine. And as long as the agreement is good, when it's my night, I don't want no
interruptions.
Right. Monday, what does it say? Monday. I just keep him satisfied through the weekend.
Mm-hmm. What is it again? What she said?
You say 9 to 5, I'm the weekend.
Snyder said Bill Gates' prenuptial agreement states that he can vacation with his ex-girlfriend for 3 weeks.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly.
I like
it.
And he does do that.
All right. And then when it's his time with his girlfriend for the 3 weeks, the wife don't be, Melinda don't be bothering. She know what it is.
What if he didn't have that much money?
No, absolutely not.
So, yes, stipulation.
Here?
Yes, stipulate. He's a good man. He got a good job still.
What?
He might not be wealthy, but he is stable. Would you consider a relationship?
They ain't doing that. No. Y'all
See,
ain't doing
me too. I'm not for regular.
Yeah.
No, you have got to be able to offer me more than a non-wealthy man can offer me.
Yep.
And if you're promising that we are monogamous within our shareographies, then
What if the woman that he's with is wealthy and gives him gifts, and you benefit from those gifts?
Like she's paying our bills?
our rent?
Yeah, monetary or
Same thing, Tristan. Same thing.
whatever.
No,
I'm
listen,
in it to win it.
Sometimes I believe in paying for convenience, right?
Yes.
And so sometimes you got to outsource the work.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not one who goes look at it every day.
That's
what you need to go and do it over there.
I just want to make sure
there's
that
no place like home.
that women is thinking clearly and thinking from an objective standpoint about being a knowledgeable side, a knowledgeable number 2. Because I believe in the bottom bitch. You know, there's the one that came first.
You know where home is, and as long as you're not effing up the church's money.
Hello.
Hey.
But there's money.
There's money.
There's
Lots
money.
of it.
Right. And a substantial about
I can be bought.
Then we can negotiate the terms of this arrangement.
Hello.
All right.
And last but not least, I'm not a good man or a person. All right. Then
started
we're
off great. That's
and I'm cool with that. I've F'd 2 of my wife's friends for a year and nobody told her. Life was good. I had a nice rotation. I even had one of them giving me money to take my wife out. That's nice.
Yeah.
I wanted to expand my circle, so I approached her best friend, Dimitri, while we were planning my wife's surprise birthday party. Me, do you know how long I've dreamed about tasting you? I've done it anywhere. I'll do it anywhere if you let me. Dimitri punched me square in my nose.
Yeah,
I was
good.
bleeding. The bartender called police and tried to detain her. Dimitri, you supposed to be her husband. You out here tricking. I can't wait to tell her what you really about. I raced home to F my wife and protect her from Hurricane Dimitri. In bed while climbing on top of me and wrapping her hands around my neck. This was new and I liked it. She choked me harder and then said, I'm tired of your shit, Brian. She dug her nails in my neck and squeezed the life out of me. I blacked out. I woke up much later with a swollen nose and injured bloodied neck. Wife hasn't returned. Her phone is off and she deleted her Facebook account. Wife thinks she killed me, and I heard her on the phone with her mama. Mama, his bitch ass ain't moving. And wife is on the run. She's hiding in her mom's attic. I put caution tape around the front of the house and I drew a chalk outline of where I was. Hold on. I put caution tape around the front of the house and I drew a chalk outline of where I was lying on the floor just in case she circled back. I asked my frat brother, a cop, to sit outside my house while he did his reports, and I gave him my phone. Wife and my lovers kept calling my phone. I had my cousin answer, "This is Officer Petty. Are you the next of kin?" They hang up. I've sliced Dimitri's tires and left a note on her car. You're going to jail too, B. I'm having fun tormenting my wife, but I'd like to have her back. When do I bring myself back from the dead so we can reunite? Or is it too late?
Wow. Some of y'all men call up and tell us what y'all think about this.
Ben's
617-272-3387. I need to hear somebody say, what the hell is going on here? Because I don't she chose him. Here goes Schneider. Shut the hell up, Schneider.
Because he said, I drew an outline of my body where my body was laying. Do they still draw chalk outlines?
No. No, they do not. Why do people be lying like that, Empress? Why do people be lying like that?
Because you don't think that somebody's gonna figure out that you not dead? Why are you faking your death?
And why is your cop friend helping you with this foolishness?
This is why cops be getting themselves in problems, because y'all should be like, you know what? I love you too much, dude, to get myself wrapped up in it. I'm just gonna leave, pretend like you ain't never seen me. I'm not standing outside your house to do nothing.
Like, fake your death on your own, but not me, sir.
Don't bring my law-abiding ass into this, because that's crazy.
This is a second letter where they fake their death. Like, what is he doing that for?
You're
and
right,
then
Jason.
How do you think that that y'all are supposed to get back together? Speaking of Fins, I can't wait until Fins opens.
Why are the women so evil they want to fake their death?
This is the man.
This is the man faking death.
That's what I'm saying. Why the women so evil they
the
want
men want to,
death?
yeah. I mean, because I think that men rely on emotions from women, and they know that when you dead, then they feel some type of way.
Men can't control their emotions. That's all that's being evident here. Because you've been doing this woman wrong all this time, and now because she killed you, you mad?
Bro started out with, I'm not a good man and I'm not a good person.
Right.
Clearly, you're not. Even after death, you are still not those things.
And I'm okay with it. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So don't be mad if somebody kills you if you're an awful person.
And don't get her back. Leave that woman alone so she can live her life in happiness and find somebody who loves her.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
And that concludes our late breakfast foolishness on this Friday. We're going to go to another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with our national, world, and entertainment news. Keep it locked. Saucy and Friends in the morning.
Ain't nobody.
Fuck you there, punk.
Let's start with the big question.
The all-new Spark FM.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. Tax.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Hello, I'm Marissa Jarrett Winokur. Performing on stage takes mental and physical preparation. But one thing I never thought to prepare for was cervical cancer. 91% of cervical cancers are caused by the human papillomavirus, or HPV. 1 in every 4 Americans is infected with HPV. For many people, the virus hides inside them, and they never develop symptoms. But for others, HPV links directly to cancer. My cancer almost ended my career. It almost ended me. The good news is, there are vaccines that can protect you or your children from cancer. The HPV vaccine is recommended for children 11 to 12 years old, and a catch-up vaccine may be an option for teens and young adults. Talk to your doctor. You don't want HPV hiding inside of you. Go to thinkaboutthelink.org to learn more. Together, we can stop cancer before it starts.
Spark FM.
I know you nasty. She be touching on her own body.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Says she wanna take me away. Says she wanna take me away. Says she wanna show me the way.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up. Spark FM.
No, sorry. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It's time for our national and world news. Miss Tony, are you ready?
Yeah. Ooh, that's the song.
Hold it up. Baby, I know you want me. When
I don't come over to your place.
Hey, 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 hey.
But I'm not too sure about how I feel. So I'd rather go in my own pace.
Hello,
and I know that you know that if we get together,
I need my money.
Yeah,
I was helping you.
That was nice.
you was my hype man.
I was your hype girl.
I loved Lisa.
Your hype person.
Oh, my hype person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
hype
see what
person.
you did there. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kamala Harris, Oprah Winfrey hold Michigan
Bong.
campaign event in talk show format. This was aired last evening on what was it? Was it on TV?
It was on YouTube.
It was on YouTube, and they were streaming from their things, from their formats. It was about 2 hours long, using a familiar format to her former long-running talk show. Oprah Winfrey hosted a campaign event with Vice President Kamala Harris in suburban Detroit Thursday evening, which featured a mix of celebrities, campaign organizers, and a crowd of battleground state voters. The event in Farmington Hills, Michigan, which had an in-person crowd of a few hundred and also featured virtual attendees, opened with the talk of a new day and a sense of joy Democrats have associated with the Harris campaign, but the conversation later steered towards issues featuring personal, intimate stories of people impacted by state abortion bans and school shootings.
Coming up.
Okay. All right. The parents of Natalie Griffith, a 15-year-old injured in the deadly Appalachia High School shooting earlier.
I got it.
Yeah. He said in a few minutes. Okay.
I got it. Here goes a clipiando.
Here we go. I see you too. I'm going to go watch it today.
Me too.
CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns is in Detroit covering the live stream event dubbed Unite for America.
Vice President Kamala Harris touched down in Detroit tonight, bringing with her some star power. Oprah Winfrey joined Harris at an event in the Detroit suburbs, hoping to rally voters in a state where the two candidates are virtually tied.
My opponent and it suggests, which is that the measure of the strength of a leader based on who you beat down. Come on. The real measure of the strength of a leader is on who you lift up.
Both are now competing for union members who play an outsized role here.
I was honored to receive the endorsement of the rank and file membership of the Teamsters. I love the Teamsters.
An internal Teamsters poll found more support for Trump, but national union leadership decided not to endorse either candidate. Local Teamsters leader Kevin Moore says he isn't taking cues from the top.
Well, I will tell you in Michigan, on the 245,000 active retirees in every local union in the state of Michigan overwhelmingly, unanimously support the Harris-Walz campaign.
Meanwhile, the former president said he's planning to visit Springfield, Ohio, the town rattled by his campaign's false claims about Haitian immigrants there stealing and eating pets.
You may never see me again, but that's okay. Gotta do what I gotta do. Whatever happened to Trump? Well, he never got out of Springfield.
The city's mayor today gave himself emergency powers to deal with the ongoing turmoil, which has included more than 30 bomb threats, and suggested a visit from Trump would be problematic.
Should he choose to change his plans,
it would convey a significant message of peace to the city of Springfield.
Top Ohio Republicans this week have repeatedly called the false claims pushed by Trump and J.D. Vance untrue, but that hasn't stopped them from blaming Democrats.
The first thing that they do is they will flood a small town or a big city with thousands of migrants who shouldn't be there in the first place. And the second thing they'll do is they'll say you are a racist if you dare complain about it.
Tonight, Trump is in Washington speaking to the Israeli-American Council. Meanwhile, the uncommitted delegation, a key pro-Palestinian group, says that they are not endorsing Kamala Harris, though they are also discouraging their members from voting for Trump or a third party.
Yep. So what y'all want us to do then? What y'all think? Don't vote for her. Don't vote for him. But don't vote for them either.
Just don't vote.
Just don't vote. We're not going to endorse nobody and tell you what to vote for, but we're going to tell you to don't vote for her and don't vote for him because I don't know who to vote for.
Or the third party. Don't vote for the third party either.
Don't vote for
no party.
I do want to spend some time one of these days getting into the third party policies and stuff with Jill Stein and
I saw a Breakfast Club interview with them last week. It was
very
interesting.
It was very interesting, right?
I might go to the Green Party.
I mean, the Green Party, the thing is with the Green Party is I think that they do have some really great things and they've been in charge of a lot of legislation and a lot of different things and been the leaders in the movement for many different things. I just feel like they don't have enough momentum to actually have a race afoot in this race, which is unfortunate because maybe it's I feel like people only want to go to the Green Party when it's coming to election time and don't do enough work to get the Green Party to where it should be so that when election time does come that they're included in debates
you don't
and
hear
things.
About the Green Party until election time.
We don't know anything that's really happened unless you sit some time down and go look at what they're doing, which is interesting.
It sounds like a lot to get into because they're not even on the ballot in 3 of the states.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So last night in the Kamala Harris and Oprah, some highlights. The little 15-year-old girl who was shot twice in the Appalachia school shooting was in attendance with her parents. Also in the audience was the mother and sisters of Amber Thurman. She's the woman that we spoke about yesterday that died in the Georgia hospital when they didn't give her medical assistance after the abortion. Also, Kamala said she made a comment that said, "Anybody that breaks into my house," this isn't a direct quote, but something like, "Anybody who breaks into my house is getting shot." She emphasized that she is a supporter of 2A. She does own a gun. Sorry.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
I probably should not have said that.
They're asking her about, all these rumors that she's trying to take people's guns away. And this what a lot of these 2A propaganda, like controversial folks are. She's saying that she's going to come in our house and take all of our guns. No, she's saying that there should be logical police laws against getting assault rifles, which are military grade rifles that y'all don't necessarily need to have because ain't none of y'all in the goddamn military. What are you fighting, bro?
I don't know. Crazy.
Weapons of war.
Yeah. Exactly. Go ahead.
The mayor and his superintendent, mayor and wife allegedly beat daughter unconscious with a broom, threatened to hurt her by slamming her down the stairs. This is the Mayor Marty Small and Superintendent Lakota Small are charged with second-degree endangering the welfare of a child. The mayor was also indicted on charges of third-degree terroristic threats and aggravated assault. The Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office said on Wednesday the abuse is alleged to have happened multiple times in December and January. This is the mayor of Atlantic City, New Jersey, and his wife, who is the head of the city school system. They've been indicted on charges after allegedly beating and verbally abusing their teenage daughter. During one incident on January 13th, 2024, the mayor is alleged to have hit his daughter multiple times in the head with a broom, causing her to lose consciousness. Another incident on January 3rd of 2024, so this is within 10 days, alleged that Marty Small, during an argument with his daughter, continuously threatened to hurt her by earth slamming her down the stairs.
What's earth slamming?
I don't know. Grabbing her head and throwing her to the ground and smacking the weave out of her head.
She's black.
They're black, yes.
You know what? I am not trying to be a stereotypical person. I knew it.
Yeah.
I absolutely knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead.
They say that the wife, now the superintendent, repeatedly punched her daughter in the chest, leaving bruising. In another incident, she allegedly
The husband, the father is the mayor, and the wife is the superintendent, and they are abusing their teenage daughter.
Yes.
Okay, go.
The wife allegedly dragged the girl by her hair, beating her with a belt on her shoulders, which left marks. She also punched the girl in the mouth during an argument. The news is obtained an
This
arrest.
is the mayor and the superintendent of schools.
Yes.
All right.
The news obtained an arrest affidavit that laid out more of the case. The girl reportedly admitted that she had been previously invented abuse claims because she was upset they wouldn't let her go out with friends, but she photographed her injuries and sent the photos to her boyfriend. No, well, she had injuries, who gave them to prosecutors. Prosecutors also obtained voice recordings of arguments between her and her parents. The affidavit reportedly said she also allegedly said she did not feel safe at home. Go ahead.
One second.
When allegations surfaced earlier this year, the couple's lawyer said they are completely innocent and they will be vindicated.
All right.
There are bombshell charges tonight against Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small and his wife. The Atlanta County Prosecutor's Office is charging the couple with physically and emotionally abusing their teenage daughter, stemming from incidents that allegedly happened in December 2023 and January of this year. According to authorities, the mayor and his wife, LaQuetta Small, who's also the superintendent of Atlantic City Public Schools, are accused of second-degree endangering the welfare of a child. The mayor was additionally charged with making terroristic threats, third-degree aggravated assault, and disorderly persons simple assault. His wife was charged with 3 separate accounts of disorderly persons simple assault. According to investigators, Marty Small allegedly hit his daughter in the head with a broom, knocking her unconscious. Both he and his wife are accused of punching their daughter, among other alleged abuses during arguments. Just 2 weeks ago, Mayor Small held a press conference along with his wife and daughter, who were both present, to dispute rumors of these allegations, but they didn't take questions from reporters.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't think that's something that they should do.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that is an abuse of power.
What?
Why you guys hit her in the head so many times with the broom? Now I see giving her a little lash across your back, but in your head?
I mean, and then earth slamming her and then punching her up in the mouth and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I know these kids will test you and they will push you to the limit.
They will, 100%.
But in some cases, like we've talked about several times, when you hold certain positions, you've got to hold your...
Yeah. You've got to call in Brother Johnson or something like that to come talk to your children.
Your composure and not do things like this if you are the superintendent of schools and the mayor of the city. I just don't get it. The daughter was right there standing up. Poor thing, she's scared because, you know, we gonna bust you in your mouth.
Say something wrong. I swear to God, if you say
don't
something wrong.
Stand here and smile like you, whatever, I will earth slam you and we whatever that is. And you know, you just don't want that because who even knows what an earth slam is? Terrible. Hearing what's your point to me?
No, go ahead.
Oh, hearing related to Trump RICO case goes off the rails. What happened here? It looks crazy. So I'm tired of listening. Hearing related to Trump RICO case goes off the rails as the judge says, I can read, and unbraids both witnesses and attorneys. I'm not sure what that means. During a marathon Thursday hearing related to the Georgia election interfering and racketeering case against Donald Trump, the judge overseeing the case lost her patience with both sides. Okay, listen, everybody. We need to dial all this back, she said. In the case, attorney Ashley Merchant, who represents co-defendant Michael Roman in the underlying RICO matter, has accused Fulton County District Attorney Fannie. Is that how you say it, Fannie or Fannie?
Fannie.
Sure, Fannie, yeah.
Fannie Willis and her office of violating the Georgia Open Records Act by failing to provide documents related to the employment and numeration of Nathan Wade. Earlier, Krause gave Merchant Wade a qualified win, allowing her to question the DA. I don't know what's going on. It's going out of control. She's like, reel it in.
Reel it in because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Everything is stupid anyhow.
Everything is stupid. A Kentucky sheriff killed a judge in his chambers following an argument, police say. And here's what we know. What happened here? Investigators are trying to determine what motivated a Kentucky sheriff to allegedly shoot and kill a district attorney after the two had an argument inside the judge's chambers.
This is crazy.
Did you hear about this?
I know, but I was just reading it about it just now, and that is crazy.
Yeah, District Judge Kevin Mullins, 54, was found around 3 p.m. Thursday with multiple gunshot wounds, and he was pronounced dead at the courthouse in Kentucky. State Trooper Matt Gayhart said on Thursday, Letcher County Sheriff Sean M. Steens, 43, shot Mullins after an argument inside the judge's chambers, a preliminary investigation revealed. Steins is now facing a first-degree murder charge. Steins turned himself in after the shooting, was arrested at the scene without incident. It is unclear who will take over as the county sheriff following the arrest of Steins, who has been a sheriff for about 8 years. They're not sure what happened yet. It's still under investigation. The community is small in nature, and we're all shook. So that story is developing.
Without incident, shortly after officials arrived.
This morning, state police are investigating the shooting death of an Eastern Kentucky judge. He was killed in his chambers in Letcher County. The man accused of shooting him is the county's sheriff. Police say it happened yesterday afternoon at a courthouse in Whitesburg.
That's in Eastern Kentucky, about 150 miles southeast of Lexington, right there on the Kentucky-Virginia border.
That's crazy.
That's
What do you think happened? Do you think the judge reached for a gun or something?
I don't know, but you can't kill the judge in the chambers. I feel like that's contempt of court.
Yeah. He should be held in contempt.
Yes.
It's being held for first-degree murder, because that's what it is. And then this is our WTF story of the day. A zoo admits that their pandas are painted dogs after backlash from visitors. A Chinese zoo has admitted that the pandas in their exhibits were, in fact, painted dogs. According to the New York Post,
I want to see them.
The pictures are right there. According to the New York Post, visitors at the Shanwei Zoo realized they were being bamboozled when the so-called pandas began panting and barking. Pandas are native to China and an international symbol of the country. In one visitor's video, one of the pandas was visibly panting while resting on a rock fence, while another clip had a panda with a long tail strolling about. It's a pan dog, one viewer wrote, while someone else joked, that's the Temu version of a panda.
Oh, Jesus, look at him. How cute is he, though? Oh, my God, I want that.
They were painting. That's why they are pandas. Other visitors publicized the rules of the social media. The organizer admitted they painted two chow chows, a fluffy dog breed originally from northern China, with black and white panda markings. Since then, visitors have demanded their money back for false advertising. This isn't the first time a China zoo has misled visitors with claims of housing real pandas. In May, NBC News reported that a Shao Zoo in Jinghao had also painted chow chows.
Is that a panda or a dog?
Look at the dogs. Look at the panda dogs. They cute as hell.
Oh my goodness. That's what they are doing. So this is something that they do at a few of them. It is not funny to all to dye chow chows to attract tourists. However, officials defend their choice to paint the dogs, noting they weren't harmed by the dye, and argued that if humans could do it, so could dogs.
They can. They do this all the time.
Those dog groomers that do those wonderful like art pieces out of dogs. Anyhow, that is wild and crazy news. That has been the national news.
That's crazy.
For joining me.
That is insane. Do you want to go right into the entertainment?
Well, the entertainment is all you know what it is. Vibe says Diddy's frantic text to Cassie after a hotel assault read aloud during bail appeal. So they released a lot of text messages that Diddy had sent out. We hear that Diddy is going crazy. He's contacting all kinds of people. How many times did he call Kalina?
54 times.
They said it was over 100.
It was over 100 now.
Really?
Yeah, they said it was like 128 or something crazy. So the context of a text message sent to Cassie from Sean Diddy Combs following his 2016 hotel assault of the singer were revealed during the music mogul's most recent bail appeal hearing. On Wednesday, the messages were made public in a New York court, which contributed to his appeal being denied for the second time. During the hearing, Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson read the text out loud, which followed unearthed footage of the brutal attack revealed earlier this year. According to Johnson, Diddy texted Cassie at the time, "Call me. The cops are here. I got 6 kids. Yo, please call me. I am surrounded. You gonna abandon me all alone." He sent that to her after he whooped her up and down the hallway of a hotel. She responded, "When you get effed up, you knock me around. I'm not a rag doll. I'm someone's child." That was her response. The defendant knew he had done something that could elicit police response, Johnson said. The attack occurred on March 5th. We've all seen the video. Diddy, who has who is the father of 7, which includes 4 daughters, was antagonized by, says that his defense attorney says that he was antagonized by Kathy because she went through his phone, found him talking to other women, took his phone and threw it at his head, and then took his clothes and ran out of the hotel room. So that's why he chased her through the hallway.
Which doesn't make any sense. You beat her down, dragged her up the hallway because you were looking for your clothing.
Yep. And she was running because she wanted to attack another freak-off party. Because remember, he said that he was alone, but they said that he actually wasn't alone because he was with a male sex worker.
Yes, yep.
After initially denying the assault, on the Me and You singer, the Bad Boy CEO changed his stance following the hotel surveillance footage being brought to light. In a since deleted Instagram post, he apologized. So he deleted his apology. Why did he delete his apology?
Because it was probably looking like it is admitting to guilt.
Yeah. People are saying that it wasn't really apologetic.
Because it was silly. Like, I apologize for the state of mind that I was in at the time, but not for what he necessarily did to her.
Yeah. So he's currently being held at the Brooklyn, the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, and he is being called a danger to society. And I agree. I think he is. I think he's awful. Former Bad Boy rapper Shine says Diddy destroyed my life over nightclub shooting. Shine was in prison for nearly a decade after the 1999 shooting involving Diddy and then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez.
So interesting. This was very powerful, that what he said.
What he said, and Shine is running for Prime Minister of Belize.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
He practically said that Diddy, when they asked him about how he feels about it, he said, I don't want anybody to be out here believing that me and Diddy were friends.
Yep.
When I was 18, I was defending him, and Diddy threw me under the bus and literally ruined my life.
Yeah.
However, what I'm seeing, I'm not happy by what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me happy to see what he's going through.
Right.
So basically, whatever, he wishes him the best or whatever, but nothing bad. He just wanted to make people understand that this is not no friendship thing that they have. Diddy ruined that man's life.
Yep. Well, what's happening now is that a lot of people are being named as being associates of Diddy, and I think he wants to disassociate himself from that, especially in light of the fact that he is running for prime minister. There's a list of all the famous people who appear in the sexual assault lawsuits filed against P. Diddy. So all the famous people who appear in their where's the list? I don't know.
They let the list out?
Oh, there's a list. So it's Harvey Pierre. Is being named
former president of Bad Boy.
Yep. Cuba Gooding, Universal Music CEO Lucien Grange. Yeah. Justin Dior Combs, that's his oldest son. Rapper Young Miami is being named. DJ and producer Stevie J, Kalina Harper. Who else? Interscope Records founder Jimmy Iovine is in there, and a lot more names I'm sure are going to be coming out. And because of that, I think a lot of people probably will be making statements saying that they're not supporting him. What else is going on? Amber Rose doubles down on Trump's claims Haitians are eating. I want
to hit her. I want to hit her
in the face.
Keep going with the story, because I want to just make sure that you guys know I want to hit her.
I want to earth slam her. Amber Rose is Trump's right about Haitians. They eat pets in Ohio.
She said this?
I guess Amber Rose is doubling down on Donald Trump's pet eating conspiracy. She says Haitian immigrants are absolutely eating people's cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio. Photogs got Amber at LAX on Thursday and asked her about Trump pushing the conspiracy at the debate and on the campaign trail, even though officials in Ohio say it's nonsense. So there's a clip
Amber
there.
Rose is doing all of this for attention. I need people to understand that this woman is an absolute cancer to whatever community she is claiming, because nobody knows who and what she is, except to be a D-head at all the time.
Literal D-head. She looks like a penis.
She absolutely does. She looks like somebody that you should not take seriously at all for no reason. And then for them to parade her around at the RNC like she is somebody that we should be giving a damn about is crazy. But let's see what Tattoo Head said. She looks like Caillou.
Oh. She does.
Recently being really racist, especially Ohio, right? The eating the dogs, the Haitian community.
Racist if it's true.
No, but it's not true. That's the thing.
No.
It's not true.
No, it's not too bad because people have come out and said that their cats and dogs hung up in front of people's homes that they saw with their own squad. Now, regardless of I don't know what they were saying about the
Haitian community?
No, about the city council guy or whatever that said that wasn't true, right? Anyone can say that it wasn't true if they didn't hear about it. We saw it all over social media, so I don't think that's racist. I'm so tired of the race. I believe the Democrats are obsessed with race. Just leave it alone. Trump wants the economy better.
I don't want to hear her.
You know, I'm sitting here.
She's an idiot.
I'm sitting here trying to think of any. You know, when you say something nice, there's nothing about her that I can possibly say nice to. I think that the woman is a mental case.
Yeah.
Like, I think that she actually, like, you're doubling down on something that has been fact checked and disproved not only by a city councilor, but from the news, from the governor, from the mayor, from everybody. And you're that dim-witted that you're gonna. She's also been linked to Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, are they dating now, or they went on a date?
It seems like they started their relationship while he was still married to Tiana. And Tiana's best friend has come out pretty much putting her on blast because they tried to make her seem crazy when they first brought it up when they were together. And now they are being seen and pictured around. I think that Iman is a mental case too because I didn't want it to be him. I hate that it got to be him because I was rooting for him. But Iman seems to be a clout chaser too. Yep. Do he still even play basketball?
No.
Then dash away him. He's irrelevant and we should not be talking about him anymore.
He's an actor.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's acting.
And for you to sit there and associate yourself with somebody like Amber Rose in this day and time, you gotta be stupid. You gotta be real stupid.
Rick Ross is accused of involvement in an alleged murder and ordering. These accusations come from his baby's mama, who was always in a rant by his ex Tia Kemp. She alleged involvement in a murder and ordering hits. Is what she accused him of. So Tia Kemp is threatening to expose Rick Ross and go to the feds with details of his involvement in an alleged murder and other serious crimes. Rick Ross is on the receiving end of some extreme allegations levied by his ex Tia Kemp, who accused him of being involved in alleged murder and claimed that he ordered hits on his rivals. She threatened to go to the feds to bring him down.
I think that women who do that are more problematic because you weren't going to tell unless you were triggered. Yeah. So you knew about this murder for a long time and you didn't take it to the police. I think when you do come out with it, you should be arrested as well for conspiracy.
Because what do they say? If you're not reporting it, then you're part of it.
Yeah. And you literally knew about it. So why we know about it now?
She said, we finna talk some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put hits out. He over there paying people to put hits out and N-words running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now we finna send the feds over there to y'all mother effing empire. See you had the right bitch today, ho. You keep playing with me, I'ma tear y'all mother effing empire down. Quote unquote.
She sounds disgruntled.
She is upset. And remember when Diddy got Wendy Williams fired on Hot 97 for talking about his lifestyle? Reinstate Wendy Williams right now at Hot 97.
Boy, I tell you.
So Wendy Williams' guardian sues A&E Networks over the exploitative documentary. And that comes late because aired in February 2024. So the people obtained documents on Tuesday confirming Sabrina Morrissey is suing A&E Lifetime, E1 Productions, and more over the February 2024 airing as Where is Wendy Williams, a documentary that portrayed her struggles with alcohol addiction, cognitive decline, and health issues. Morrissey claims the filmmakers filmed Williams without her consent, knowing she was vulnerable in her current state as she is suffering from dementia, and profited from her suffering. She also tried to file a motion to stop the series before it was aired, but the network went ahead with it anyways, while Williams only received $82,000 for it.
That's a lot of dollars for a little documentary.
Yeah. Nice. That's a lot. So that is that. That has been the entertainment news. Lil Durk and Chris Brown are being sued, but isn't that every day?
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
Every day one of these celebrities being sued for stealing somebody's music.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all make your own, goddammit?
Yeah. Anyhow, You guys have a great weekend. What's on the agenda for the
Oh,
weekend?
welcome, Stephen Braithwaite. I can never say that last name. That's a very Bayesian last name.
Bayesian.
Yeah. He is hailing from Canada. He says he's been listening for quite a minute. We welcome you, Stephen. We welcome, ever welcome. Oh, Jesus, like getting into the Sabbath.
I mean, I was going to say you're going to run the man away as soon as he comes today. Jeez.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, she's a bit of baby mother, and Angela. What's her name? Amber Rose, and she needs to be put down.
No, not put down.
Not put down. Well, that's what she's accusing him of, and you're going to say that that's what she did. Anyhow, everybody have a good weekend. What's on the agenda for the weekend? Anything good happening? Last weekend was so lit.
I know. This weekend, it doesn't seem like there's too much going on. I feel like I know of some things, but I don't. I'm glad that if there's nothing.
Me too. I'm tired.
There's nothing. Let's just we ain't get paid for no advertising. We don't got nothing to do with nothing. So
ain't nothing happening in the
y'all
city.
have a blessed weekend.
If y'all ain't never been to the drive-in theater, go to the drive-in theater. Go to Men's.
Oh yeah, this weekend we're going to the flea market with Tristan, and we're gonna find some treasures, and we're gonna tell you guys all about them on Monday when we come back.
Oh, I'm excited.
Me too.
I want to go to the.
When are we
Big
going?
E.
Saturday or Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's Saturday.
What time?
What
Because I'm
time?
tired.
I don't know. Earlier the better.
What time is earlier?
About like 8 o'clock.
Oh, Tristan.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because you got to get there early. The later you get there, the more assed out you're going to be.
Oh.
Hit or miss.
We might have to go
If I don't go, I'm gonna be
9:30.
But then by the time
All
you're done, you can go and you can get a nice breakfast in New Hampshire.
Oh, New Hampshire. That's where we going to New Hampshire.
It's only 50 minutes away. Now we're going to Nashua.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see about that.
Nashua and Rhode Island.
No, New Hampshire.
Where we at? With that said, people, be safe. I believe that Bobby Steels may or may not
It's a mystery.
be coming in today. It is a mystery. So we'll figure that out later on.
Definitely Pam will be in the building.
Yes, she will. Pam.
Larry Jordan will be in the building.
Larry Jordan.
Pam was talking about auctioning me.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You want to be auctioned? Sure. All right. With that said, people, we'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. We'll be right back bright and early on Monday morning to keep you entertained. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. See ya.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.